Oh, hey guys, it's good to see all of you again. It is your pal, Chris, aka Mr. Ramon 420, and I'm back on this wonderful Wednesday review. And I like to call this the week of Emil Johansson, where Monday I talked about a film that he directed, and today I'll be talking to you about a film that he starred in. If you don't know Emil, he's a pretty interesting guy. I gotta say, he's really creative, and I'm looking forward to a lot of films that he'll be coming up with in the near future. Today, he stars in a bit of a Swedish film that involves a man, a woman, and a horse. Enticing, isn't it? Oh yeah. The film's entitled Havsfilmen, or the Swedish Horse Film, and it's directed by Yngve Stigberg. I have to look down just to see. It's like, is that? Yeah, it's Yngve Stigberg. It's in Swedish, everything, but luckily there's subtitles to it, so you can look at it and watch it like, oh, okay, I know what's going on. It's a bit of a character-driven film in the mindset of what Ingmar Bergman did in the past, where it was basically black and white, and you didn't deal with a lot of activity. You dealt with a few things here and there, and the struggle, the internal struggle, and what the mind can do for you. But give me a second, we'll talk about what Havsfilmen is, what it's all about. Let's take a look. Alright guys, I'm back. Now, Havsfilmen starts off with a woman it's in black and white. She's in the kitchen cooking up dinner for her husband when he shows up. He finally shows up, and he really doesn't answer. He gives like 1 to 2 word answers. She's basically asking him, how's your day? And he's not really giving a response. They sit down, they have dinner. He's wondering how come there isn't any meat on the table. And she explains, like, well, we didn't have enough money. You know, funds ran out. Then he explains, oh, don't worry about it. I just got paid today, so everything's okay. She thinks this is great because she wants to go to the supermarket with him and make a day of it, you know, deciding what they should have. He says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to the horse track and, bet on the races with my friends. And she explains, like, so you're literally going to waste your money at the races. And he gets a little upset, but he explains to her, like, this is what I want to do. And he then is telling her, it's like, listen, I need to do this. I don't understand why you're not happy. And she explains, like, listen, you don't have to go to the racetrack. You already have a horse here in the backyard. Just deal with that. And he says, like, well, you take care of the horse. And she says, well, I've been doing it for 3 weeks straight, taking care of the horse. And their conversation ends on a sad note, as if nothing really got resolved, and they decide they're going to go to bed, and he's snoring away, and she's just frustrated. She just can't stand him. And this is weird, because I'm not really sure if the next scene is real or not, but I'm going to assume it is, because I asked Emil about it, and he said, just, the director wanted you to assume what your assumptions were. You make up your own decision on what it is. But the next scene we have is, the wife is in a bed, and she's having a great time. Like, oh, okay, so, her and the husband made up. No, it's not that. It's you find some dude with a horse mask on, and she's bobbing away and having a great time, and then you realize, oh, he's got a 3-foot cock, and you think, well, that's pretty interesting. She really must be bendable, because you assume with the 3-foot cock, you would figure she couldn't really move around like, and it just continues. But then all of a sudden the door opens up, and it's the husband, and he sees her and the horse getting on and having a great time, and horse freaks out, and the husband comes in with a hammer and smacks the horse on the head. And then we see the horse tied up, and the husband's really pissed off. This scene gets a little long. It becomes a really slow, incredibly slow pace. It's like, hurry up with the scene, because at this point in time, I didn't know if it was real or not. But luckily, you said it was real, so like, okay, we're having a conversation between a horse and a man, and the situation of adultery, dealing with it. They have a conversation. She explains why she did that, and he's like understanding. And like, he hasn't been intimate with her in a long time, and he doesn't get this concept like she needed it. She explains something like, listen, I needed to have this. It didn't matter who it was, I just needed it. And he's not getting it, he's not comprehending that this is she needed to have this. Now, I'm not a big fan of anybody being an adulterer, but, if the one partner isn't making the other partner feel welcome at home, there's a reason she's got to go somewhere. And then, the husband and the wife, they make up, and it's going to be a nice little situation. And he tells her to go to the supermarket and buy yourself some nice, wonderful things for yourself to enjoy the day. And then he goes in and see the horse again, and poor Flippy the horse. The ending's interesting, as he gives the wife a present. It's like, here's for you to enjoy that day. And it's like, da-da-da. And that's how the film is. I'm not going to give you all of it, but let's just say he gives her a present that, that's just sad. It's just, but I gotta say, it's not gory. It's a little blood, but in the midst of a ketchup blood. You can't really tell if it's, if the coloring is like a real blood or it's just ketchup, because everything's done in black and white, so you're not really sure. But you don't really worry about that. You're dealing with the character structure between the love and respect of a husband and wife. Does it work? I say it does. It was a real interesting film. It was strange, just the whole concept where Yngve just decides he's gonna do this process and makes it into an interesting situation. I tell you, it was unique. I did like Emil as the character of the angry husband. He could have done it. He could have done it for two ways. He could have done it goofy or respectable, and he did it respectable. Like this is my wife. You couldn't have done that, and I gotta say, it worked really well. The cinematography is incredible. The editing has a nice pace, although there was a part of it that seemed to slow it down at a certain point, and I was like, if you can pick up the pace, it would work really well for the most part. But yeah, I would definitely enjoyed it. Now, if you watched my show on Monday, this short and the other one, Unplanned Parenthood, those two shorts are to be part of Chunks of Horror on Vimeo. I will put in a link to where you can find it and you can watch it. It's really only $2.99. where you could check it out for yourself and see what it's all about. It's a great job. I really enjoyed it. Definitely give it a shot when you have a chance. Guys, I appreciate the time. Took out of your busy schedule to watch another short review from my little area. It means a lot to me. Come around Monday, where I will have a brand new review for you on Monday. It should be interesting. You may like it, you may not. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But guys, if you get a chance, check out my Facebook page, where you can stay on top of any news that's happening around, and you can ask me any questions. And of course, as I said on Monday, if you are interested in me reviewing your film, log on to my Facebook page, send me up a message, and we'll see what we can do about doing a review for you. Okay, guys, you've been fantastic. I love you all to death. I want to thank Emil Johansson for giving me an opportunity to check out both of the films from him. It means a lot. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, rate, comment, subscribe. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, and click on the the little bell so you can stay on top of any new shorts I'll be talking about. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. See ya.